G'day guys, welcome to another Stewie's Adventures. This is going to be the most different video I've done so far. So normally we go out for driving or camping and we'll do stuff like that. This time we're doing something a little bit different, and we're doing what we call the Port Adelaide Anchor Trail. Now the reason I'm doing this is my daughter is becoming a my daughter's doing a marine biology course, and she's starting to volunteer at a organisation, and she came home with this actual flyer, and it turns out in Port Adelaide in South Australia you can do a trail of 15 different anchor spots, all these different anchors. Now all the anchors are old. I do love my history and I do love my marine history, so today it's all about going to find all these five anchors. Now you can do this by a bike or car or whatever you want to do. We'll try to get the whole 15 in today. Yeah, so it's something a little bit different, so if you like this sort of thing, stick with us, give us a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. If you don't, well, we'll see you next time, because the first one anchor is at the North Haven Marine. We are coming to the first one. Oh, it's a fairly big anchor. Pretty rusted. Now that's a D shackle. That is a D shackle. So that was number one. Went and spoke to the guys at North Haven Marine. I actually know those guys, so they're really cool people. Got to store me out now. I think I've got a problem with my air conditioning unit. It's leaking water. Anyway, let's get it going for the number two. Okay, so the second one is at the Largs Bay RSL. 2 anchors, a Merchant Navy Memorial. Okay, let's go have a look at this. So as you can see, they've welded that to a plate that's bolted to the wall. There's no way of moving that anchor. It's 150 kilos. Interested to see what ship they come off. I guess it's the Royal Australian Navy. I was looking for the second anchor, and as I'm walking around the RSL, I come across it here. It's a similar anchor. It's 150 kilo. And it's just resting away in this nice little garden. Let's go see number 3, the Largs Pier. It's probably the biggest anchor which we've seen so far, at 2.5 meters. across number 4, and I've always wanted to check this place out. It's actually a, is it a marine museum or something? So it's open Sundays 2 to 4. Today's Saturday, it's not open. I'm going to stick my head over, and there's the first of the 2 anchors. That is pretty rusted. That's probably the worst condition we've seen so far. Sitting inside a nice cannon there. That's pretty wicked. I guess that's a, what they call a windlass. They wouldn't call that a windlass for ships, but some sort of winch system. As you can hear, there's a few cars going about. So there's a second anchor here. If they call that an anchor, I don't doubt it. But the second anchor's down the bottom there. It's only a little one. It's in better condition than the other one. It has been painted though. This has got to do with the port history. Might check that out. Okay, so this is anchor number 5. This is by far the biggest. We are at Semaphore. This is the Semaphore jetty down there. And check this anchor out here. I have to confess, I just fell over. I think I've just broken my finger. Okay, so this is the biggest anchor so far. That's not going to drag anchor at all. Whatever this is pulling, holding down, that's a big ass anchor. Now I'm 6 foot, so this part here is about 6 foot. That's a big anchor. So it's right beside the Birkenhead Hotel. And if you look out here, that's part of the Port River. The eighth anchor, which I'm yet to find, is a 4-minute walk from the one next to the Birkenhead Bridge. Usually these anchors are pretty visible. Now we're going under a bridge. We are going under a bridge. Check out that old big ship over there. Right, this anchor's got to be here somewhere. I don't know if you can see in there the huge amount of jellyfish. Yeah, okay, so we couldn't find that one. I don't know where that anchor is. So we're walking back to the car now. We'll go to see number 9. I can tell you one thing. I'm seeing more of my town that I've never seen before. If you ever get a chance, come down to see this Port Adelaide anchor trail. Oh, hear that? Beer o'clock. Anyway, let's cross the road. Not sure what 3 rings of the bell is, but anyway. Well, this is a pretty solid anchor, and it's got solid chain too. I guess this is its final resting place. That's a serious anchor. Fish shop with an anchor on it. There you go. See you down Port Adelaide on a weekday, I guess. Come down here, have a cup of coffee, check out the anchors, maybe a beer. Okay, so we're in the National Maritime Museum. Okay, there's your boom, mizzen mast. I don't know how they got that in here. This is the galley, I guess. I don't know where they all slept, or maybe they slept in those little bunks down there. Anyway, come to the Maritime Museum. The next anchor, let's come up these stairs of the museum. Check out this bad boy. That has to be 12-14 feet tall. She's pretty worn. Wow, that's bloody awesome. Oh, look at that's timber. No, that's rust. That's rusty steel. Look at that, they've even lit it up for me. So I'm walking around the Maritime Museum. It's pretty cool. It's got these. Who have made these things? Seriously. I don't know why they made these things, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm walking around the museum and checking things out. I can't find the other anchor, but anyway, I've got a good picture of the boat. Oh, there it is there. Alright, I found the second anchor. It looks like it's had a bit of rust. It's been a bit restored now. Someone's painted it black. It's actually on the ship. Would you call this a ship? Yacht? I don't know. That's a big old wooden boat. That would have seen some seas. Active too. There you go. So we've got one anchor. We know on what ship it was on. They've cut a hole in the ceiling there. You can see up there. The sail still goes through. Double mast. Kids are whinging. Okay, so we coming up to the Lefebvre, I don't know, high school. Something you don't see every day. The old shoe on there. Plenty of train on this one. And this was donated by Mr. K. Leliu. Oh, so yeah, good anchor, not very tall. The chain on the fence is the same as the chain on the anchor, so pretty good anchor. It's well restored. What we'll do is we'll get rid of that shoe. It's stinky. It's right beside the school. It's right in the for everyone to see at the traffic lights. I don't know if you can see Stormy over there somewhere. It's not very far to walk. Number 13. This is the big one. This is a solid piece of kit. That is a D-shackle. So look at my hand, and that's a D-shackle. And that D-shackle is pretty cool. Gotta get Stormy in the shot. Could you imagine that This one was easy to find. What shit did this come off? It's awesome. Okay, so what are we up to? Let's have a look here. We've done this one. So we're gonna go Old Port Road. Yep, we can do that one. So, come here, you. We started up here near North Haven Marine. Number 1, 2, 3 goes all the way down. So we're heading to 14 now. We're heading to 14 now. And 15 later. So it's not a bad little trip actually. Get to know your hometown. Get and see the new things. Right in the heart of a check out this car. Okay, so check out, this is rusty. Where the number 14 is right in the heart of a intersection. Fairly big. These shackles are amazing. It's probably 100 years old. This is a good idea by whoever organised it. Put all these anchors about. It's right in the heart of an intersection. Time to go get some lunch. The last of the anchors of the trail. It's in a reserve called Frome Reserve, I believe. This is a fairly tall anchor. It's a different type of anchor. They've cemented it in. Still got the rust going on. The whole point of that bar there is so the anchor sort of sits on the angle. When the anchor sits on the angle, the bottom section digs in a lot easier. So one of these points will sit on the sand or the mud or whatever's on the ocean, and the other bit here will dig into the sand. So yeah, it's a pretty good little trail. It all costs free. Well, let's say it's free. To go to the National Maritime Museum was $21. Yeah, but good day for it. Stop at a couple of pubs, stop at a bakery, get some food. Good way to spend 2 or 3 hours, so it's good fun. So if you want to do this trail, you just got to go to an information area in Port Adelaide, check it all out. It's not a huge map. Literally all about a kilometre away from each other. This is well documented where to go. We just put all the locations into my phone. Got me here straight away. Yeah, it's pretty cool.